Hey, what's up, Hus? Mr. Huscondo. How you doing, man? Bit tired from yesterday. Was yesterday out of the ordinary? You were up scream? Oh, I was gonna say, jeez. Hopefully not screaming. You're streaming till 4 a.m.? Dang, man. That's awesome. Well, I guess, right? As long as you're alright with it. Were you playing Cassette Beasts? Ah! I haven't died in a while, man. I'm not too happy with that.
Greetings.
Probably not going to stream until 4 a.m. again. Yeah, I mean, feels like it really should be like a special occasion or something, you know? I've always never altered my schedule too much for streaming. For better or worse, I suppose, right? But I'm too old. It takes me too long to recuperate these days. Alright, I need my follower to kill everything because I can't get to my body yet. Were you playing Cassette Beasts or something different? You don't have to type more than you don't want to, Huss. Appreciate you hanging here. I'm just really nothing special. I've been enjoying playing this game lately, so I'm just playing it. I should be drawing, but I just don't feel like it right now.
I can't carry anymore.
Alright, follower, please continue to kill everything. Streaming schedule for noobs anyway. It's only us pros that don't have a schedule. Yeah, I'm with you. I used to have a schedule back in the day, like years ago, when I didn't have a job and I just streamed a lot of Minecraft. I mean, we're talking 7, 8 years ago. I used to stream from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. Well, not every day, but if I was going to stream, that's when it was. You're not typing, you're using voice to text. Well, that's good, man. I know typing is not the easiest. Ugh. I just had 2 pieces of pizza. I'm actually kind of cold for some reason. I don't know what's going on. You streamed since 2017? Nice, man. I didn't realize it was that long.
I am overburdened.
I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's see what this is. 8% faster hit recovery. That seems pretty good. I don't know if it's worth keeping, but I'll keep it for now. What are you up to today then, Huss? Just chilling since you were up late? Oh man, I just realized I don't have my phone. I better go get it. I'll be right back. You had another account before this one? I got you. Woke up at 3 p.m.? Dang. Alright, I have my phone now. Hey, what's up, Grove? Dr. Garlic in the house. Should you get Diablo? It depends which one. Diablo 1 or Diablo 2 Resurrected, I think are good. I would not get Diablo 4. And Diablo 3 might take a little research on your behalf to see if you want to play it. What's the Grove report for this fine? What's today? Man, Sundays are... What a worthless day.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Full disclosure, I guess, there's nothing interesting really going on here today. I just want to play this game. So, it's one of those things where I'm going to play it anyway. So, may as well stream it for anyone that wants to chill a little bit. Not Diablo 4. No. I think Diablo 1 and 2 are worth your time. Diablo 1, if you really want to just get like your feet wet with the whole thing, it's a little dated, but it's I would still play it. If I could stream it, I would still play it. Last time I tried to stream it, it wouldn't work, but that was on a different computer. But it takes a lot of mouse, like it's all point to click. So you might want to think about that to make sure it would be right for you. Point to click with hitting keys. Like to do my shouts, I do F4, F3, F2, and then back to F1. So I don't know if that's... I don't know what your setup's like. There's a 4X game on Commodore 64 called Reach for the Stars. You know, that whole 4X genre is something that I probably should spend a lot more time on. If it's what I think it is, I used to have a family member that had this old Mac computer. And man, this must have been in the 90s, I think. And there was a space colonization game on that computer that I probably didn't really understand how to play. And it kind of like spurred my love for like galactic colonization type games. I wish I could remember what that game was. Probably would be able to figure out with some research. I used to have so much fun playing Mac games on that computer. Forex is extremely fun. You don't have to pay money to play it. Depends on what game you pick up. Paradox Interactive games pretty much pay to win. The older I get, the less I mind pay to win, depending on how it's all set up. I don't really compete with anybody else at this point. So if I can still play for free and like go at my own pace, it's sometimes okay, but I think I need to win the lottery so that I can just play all the games I want to play. And put in a nice amount of time into each game so that I can really get a feel for it. In my opinion, if you just play a game for a couple hours, you don't really get the chance to understand what you're doing. Hey, what's up, Hillary? Welcome in. Little Bobby stream. Very chill, boring stream here today. I just want to play Diablo 2. How you feeling today, Hillary? Hope you're doing well. You don't care about pay to win. I just play whatever I want. Stellaris, Victoria. Now, I've always heard that Stellaris would be a good game to try. But I think there's like a large... like, what's the word? Might cost a lot of money to get like all the add-ons and stuff that you... I don't know. I never really looked into it, but... I used to see a lot of Reddit posts about it. You're not sure how you feel today? Do you not feel good? Hey, what's up, Ilistani? How's the weekend? It's alright. Yesterday was interesting. We went to a zoo with baby G. He had fun feeding some animals. And it was only about an hour away. So it wasn't too far. And then I went to a Mexican restaurant for lunch. Got a Bloody Mary. Some steak and shrimp fajitas. And I had one Modelo beer, which is a Mexican beer. When in Rome, you know. So Baby G really enjoyed the zoo, so it was fun to see him have fun. The rest of the day was pretty inconsequential, and today will also be inconsequential. How's your weekend going? There's DLC worth like 1,000 or 2,000 crowns. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna start playing a game by spending like, you know, I don't know. I'll buy a game, 50, 60 bucks, but I'm not gonna spend like a couple hundred on add-ons right away. Feeling sore on and off without any consistency. I'm sorry to hear that, Hillary. I hope that you can rest up and feel okay. Gotta deliver that baby soon, right? Recovered an old laptop a couple days ago that can't run Windows. Oh, nice. Yeah. What do they say? One man's trash is another man's treasure. Now you can try out a little Linux. That's cool, man. You're working on it? I know you are. I think the hospital's supposed to call me today or tomorrow. Best of luck. I would say it's more of a let's get this over with at this point than anything else. I'm sure that's how you feel. I liked your pickle review, by the way. It's good to have a Couchbox appearance. Didn't seem like Couch Fox liked that one too much. He said it was pretty much white vinegar taste. One AAA game, new one's worth 600. Oh, I see. Ubuntu time. I thought Swedish currency was called kronar or something like that. Is crowns the same thing? Or... What Linux version are you gonna try, Yelistani? I already tried Debian, but it felt slow. I'm gonna try Arch. Okay. I feel like I've definitely heard that one mentioned. I forget where exactly, but... Hillary's dancing her pain away. Sometimes you have to dance. A little crunchy. Very nice. Probably me. I'm not sure. I lost the context on that. I demand more sounds. Hillary, I'm gonna make a promise to you. By the time I do my next art stream, which could very well be tomorrow at this rate, I will have your at least one new sound of yours configured. It's probably me who mentioned Arch before. Yeah, probably. Good chance of that. Well, I hope it works out well. Hope you like that particular version. You've installed it on VM, but never on an actual computer. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure it was you then. Do the layer one. You got it, Hillary. Ah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Difficult to install, but easy to use. I feel like you should make a YouTube video, how to install Arch Linux. Maybe that could be something for you, Yelistani. Not that you're really necessarily looking for something like this, but what if you had like a YouTube channel where it's like, let me show you how to use Linux distributions. There's already plenty of tutorials, really detailed. Fair enough. Us is sleepy? Yeah, me too. I was mowing the grass yesterday, and then all of a sudden, 5 baby bunnies ran out of this patch of grass. I'm like, huh. Guess I'm not gonna mow right now. I don't know why I just said that, but I did. One of them ran behind this I don't know what you call it. It's like this plastic bin for outside storage. Got like some chair cushions and stuff in it. One of them squeezed behind that and was like kind of just hanging out there. So I went in and grabbed baby G so he could see the baby bunny. He was quite pleased. Baby bunnies. I'm glad I didn't run any of them over. It's a good thing that they were old enough to actively run away. Don't hurt the bunnies? No, I don't want to. We had another litter of baby bunnies earlier in the season that I thankfully guarded until they were old enough to run away. These ones are already old enough to run away, apparently.
How may I help you?
What am I doing? Oh my god. If you had run over, I would never watch you again. Well, if I would have, it certainly would not have been on purpose. And if I would have, I would be quite displeased.
Stay a while.
But thankfully, that is not what happened. I am a fan of animals and certainly do not set out to harm them. Hell Plague, +2 to fire skills. It's actually pretty nice. If I were to be a fire build, which I'm not. So I will save it for later. Where is my staff of whatever? There was a mouse at work once and the store manager killed it, trying to take it outside. Yeah, that was not too good. Sometimes I spend a lot of time in the shed in my yard, right? Not lately, but sometimes. And in the wintertime, there's always mice running around in the shed. They're so cute, little field mice. I am looking for Bale, you son of a slug. I'm gonna kill you. I'm going to murder you. Eventually. You destroyed 4 ant colonies when I was younger because we had a huge ant infestation. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, which is not great, but we have these things sometimes called lantern flies, which is like this weird looking bug from Asia somewhere that, of course, is now over here. And I think if you let it get out of control, it will kill your trees. And I have a couple trees on the small property that I have. And I'm a fan of trees. Gotta pump out that oxygen and suck in that CO2, you know? So, for a couple summers, I had to kill lots of lantern flies. Which I wasn't really happy about, but it was like either them or my tree. So, you know? This guy might end up killing my follower. You've killed many flies. I'm a monster. Yeah, I'll kill flies if they're in my house. If they land anywhere, I can usually sneak up on them and flick them. And my flick is very powerful for some reason. And it just annihilates them. Destroyed every ant colony in a 500 radius, and it worked. Nice. I mean, you can't have ants like infesting your house, you know. If they're outside, it's kind of whatever, but if you cross that forbidden line, you're learning to like spiders more. What caused the change of heart, Huss? You don't like them, but you're okay with them. One year in Hillary's old hometown, had a housefly problem. They were at your house and at work. When you sleep, you don't want ants falling on you, going under the blanket? No, definitely not. Don't like spiders, but I'm okay with them, is what I was trying to say, says Huss. Same thing, if a spider's inside, I'll probably kill it because I don't want it to touch my dog or baby G. But if they're outside, I'll let them chill. Wake up and turn on the lights, and my ceiling would be covered in flies. Ugh, that's nasty. Alright, I guess we go up here now. And I think we go through a little windy. Nope, it's not that windy.
Hello.
What's up, Tyrael?
I have failed. Diablo has freed his accursed brother. The world remains at their mercy.
Talk to who? Jaren. Where's he at? Couch Fox is good about getting spiders out safely. Yeah, sometimes sometimes I will escort a bug outside.
I'm sorry. This is
Not all the time, but sometimes.
The art.
blessings to you.
What do we got here? Plus 13 to strength, plus 5 better magic items. Not good enough. Oh, look, another Cathan seal. Let's add this to the pile. Add it to the pile. It's best not to let spiders hatch eggs inside. Yeah. They are literally everywhere in the house, Elistani's ants. It was too much. It was nice staying at Granny's house for that period of time. Yeah, I guess I kind of like developed a nice memory for you of staying at your grandmother's. It's funny how that can work out sometimes. I remember one time, I think like maybe we didn't have any water or something, and we kept going to my grandmother's to take showers. And I, as a kid, thought it was fun to just go to grandma's. It's kind of weird that we have a hierarchy of species. Yeah. Some say everything's a hierarchy. And I'm not sure that's wrong. What am I doing? Alright, time to go to Act 3. I really don't like Act 2, which is this one. So I'm happy to go to the jungle. Greetings. Sometimes have a wasp or bumblebee inside. Usually let it out. I think maybe, Yilistani, you remember me talking about this a couple months ago. There was a whole nest of wasps in uh, the tree that Baby G's swing is on. And I'm sorry, it just has to be like this, you know? Like, hey, you're not going to exist around my kid. It just isn't happening. So I annihilated the whole nest. The true art of Skyrim is still going around and trolling the NPCs. Yeah? If I found 200 fruit flies in my kitchen, I would set a trap for them to die. If I found 20 kittens, I would save them all. Yeah, that is kind of strange, Hillary, if you think real hard about it. I don't know if we favor mammals because we are mammals, or if it's just the cuteness. I mean, I guess it's just the cuteness. However, I mean, if those fruit flies were like the size of kittens, well, first of all, that'd be pretty scary. But second of all, I guess I wouldn't go slaughter 20 giant creatures like that. You know, I'd probably like trap them or get someone to come take them away. So maybe their size has a lot to do with it. One friend has a severe fear of wasps. I don't blame him. Hey, speaking of bees, Baby G got stung by a bee at daycare on Thursday. I was wishing there was another bee's nest in my tree that I could go torch in revenge. He's okay though, thankfully. It's kind of scary though. Like something hurt my kid, and like I actually just feel a sense of revenge. Like that's probably not that good, right? I wanted to go murder more of them out of pure spite. Bee sting isn't dangerous if you're not allergic. Well, that's the thing. He never got stung before, so I guess we didn't know if he was allergic or not. Thankfully, I guess he's not. It was pretty sad though. He was screaming his head off, probably because he just didn't understand. He's like, "Ah, my finger hurts all of a sudden, and I don't know why." Thread to not make him get stung by a bee again. Try to. I think I got what you're saying. Yeah, I guess he's not overly allergic, which is good to know. What am I doing here? I guess we're gonna go kill stuff. If a whole nest attacked you, like you did something bad to upset everybody, then you're in danger. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't. Even like 1,000 bee stings, even if you're not necessarily allergic, it's still a heck of a lot of venom. I like Act 3 somewhat. Kind of like this jungle setting. Hopefully I don't get super wrecked or anything, but we'll find out.
What a strange little statue.
What a strange little statue. Talk to Kane about the Jade figurine. Alright. Fair warning, Huss, there's going to be a bunch of spiders around here. Gotta go. All right, Huss. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you can rest up. We'll see you next time. Gotta go, Obama. If a whole wasp nest attack uses Hillary, grab the nest and combine it with 3 weeds, and you're good. I don't understand that, but I suppose it's a crafting reference for a game of some kind. We heard a lot of buzzing and you thought it was a warning. Yeah, they're very interesting. Any kind of hive-minded creature I find pretty fascinating. Basically ants and bees. Like, I don't know, what are they, aliens or something? It's kind of weird. You were making an Animal Crossing reference? Gotcha. I've actually never played Animal Crossing. Whoa. Man, the nests that are in the ground, Yostani, are wild. My dad also like was cutting the grass one time a couple years ago, and there was a nest in the ground, and he ran over it with the lawnmower, which probably just really agitated them with the sound and everything, and he got stung a little bit. He ran inside, and like there's a couple on him, and they even stung my mom. So she like was inside minding her own business and still got attacked. Are you dancing, Hillary, in spirit or physically? Or both? I'll assume both. Shrug? I'll assume both. And spiritually, too, while we're at it. Let's get the trifecta. Horseflies that attack no matter what? Yeah, dude, those are... I don't even know what to say about horseflies. They're proof that Satan exists. I need the blood of other creatures to survive. Canadian Thanksgiving's on the 9th. and my baby's holding up all the family plans. Tough, I guess, for your family. I don't really know how Canadian Thanksgiving is. I'm assuming it's similar to USA Thanksgiving in November. But Thanksgiving's like probably the worst holiday of all time. The food's not even that good. Oh, let's go drive a bunch of hours to a family and have a mediocre dinner. Yeah, sweet. Do I celebrate Thanksgiving? I do, just kind of because like my family, both sides of my family, kind of do. I don't like it though. Turkey's usually dry. Bunch of vegetable dishes that like. Listen, I'm telling you, vegetables are nice to eat and they're healthy. And you should definitely eat them. If you're having a holiday dinner, get those vegetables out of here. Who needs that? You don't have it in Finland? You're not really missing out on anything, man. If there's any Finnish holiday where you and your family just get together for a meal, that's pretty much all there is to it. And it's really stupid too because it's like, oh, the settlers and the Indians got together and they shared a meal. It's like, oh yeah, well they also killed like a couple million of each other too, so there's that. Every year all I want is mashed potatoes and gravy, but it's always scallop potatoes and potato salad. I like, yeah, mashed potatoes and gravy's pretty good. You also don't have Halloween. Now that would bum me out. Halloween is my favorite. I mean, I don't like dress up or anything, but when you're a kid, it's a lot of fun. And I like fall the best. October's my favorite month. The weather's just nice. And I like spooky horror stuff, which is probably not that good to like, but I like it anyway. So, yeah, the fact that is it October 1st? Yeah. October's the best month. I'm happy it's October, but I'm an adult now. There's no time to celebrate things you enjoy. Hillary likes veggies. Turkey is often dry. Give me ham. Yeah, ham's pretty good, but ham's more of like an Easter thing. Like sometimes people will have ham on Thanksgiving, but I associate ham with Easter for some reason. We got Midsummer, Labor Day, and a bunch of others not really going on elsewhere. I'd be interested in hearing more, like I should Wikipedia it or something about Midsummer. I'm sure it's nothing like the movie, but the movie's pretty cool in a horror movie kind of way.
I can't carry anymore.
Laskainen. Sure I didn't say that right. Ah! That movie's about Swedish Midsummer? Ah, okay. Well, never mind then, I guess. Time to get rid of this statue, I think, by talking to this gentleman.
Back never.
Find the relics. Show this jerk the figure. This quest is stupid. It's well, I guess it's like story driven, so it's not stupid, but
Being a brave
it's like, oh, talk to this guy, then run across over here and talk to this guy. Dip 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 do, and now talk to this guy. I hate that meme and I hate that movie. It's quite popular and successful, but more weird than horror. Yeah, that's true. It is more weird than horror, but sometimes weird is close to horror. I have no idea how the author got the idea. I think they. I mean, I don't know for sure because I don't know anything about Midsummer, but I assume they took an existing holiday and just put like a cultish twist on it. Cults are usually pretty weird. Return to Alcor. Alright. Quest is stupid. It's your favorite holiday? What do you do for Midsummer? Right click to permanently add 20 life. Okay. Thanks.
I can't carry anymore.
There's a bunch of the more traditional ones that indeed look like that from the movie. Modern ones basically just alcohol and good food with family and friends. Yeah, that's pretty good sometimes. Just an excuse to get together. Avenger Guard. What is this? A shield? No. I don't care what it is. Nice and gooey. I feel like we haven't gotten our our dose of QXP lately. Although maybe I just haven't seen her stream. Level up! Level up! I'm overburdened. Doody doody doo. Let's see here. Thanks for redeeming first, Hillary. You are first to redeem first. That makes you extra special. Extra special.
I am overburdened.
I like how every holiday is different everywhere. Yeah? Probably most of them involve alcohol. Although, I guess, well, never mind, who cares? Not everywhere drinks alcohol, I guess, but New skill. I need to look up something quick here. Berserker build. I think it's time to finally put some points into
Which actually,
the magic find stuff. Alright. So we have find potion, which is ridiculous. Find item. Use on the corpse of a slain monster to find hidden treasure. Do, do, do. All right. On Xmas, you don't drink alcohol. That's one exception. Yeah, we celebrate on the 25th, but you do the 24th. Yeah, we both days are kind of holidays here, unofficially. I would like to stay home and have people drop off lots and lots of Thanksgiving food so I don't have to cook. Yeah, I don't want to do work on my holiday. Had the Xmas at your girlfriend's last year. This will be yours. That's good that you switch.
I can't carry anymore.
If I just had a baby, that's not too much to expect. No, I would say not. Do you normally cook for Thanksgiving other years? I would say you definitely have a pass this time around.
I can't carry anymore. I am overburdened.
Normally I'm in charge of salad or I just show up. Yeah, that's my speed. Here, I brought this dessert I bought at the store. I think spouse is more correct because we live together. I'm not sure. To me, spouse would mean that you're married. But the definition could certainly alter depending on who you speak with. Oh, I didn't find the spider forest, huh? Common law spouse. There you go. What do you call it then if you live together for years? Yeah. I mean, Hillary's right. There could be the term like common law spouse, but that's usually more in like a legal setting. If you've lived with your girlfriend for years, it would still, in my mind, just be girlfriend. If you have proposed marriage to her, then it would be your fiance. And if you got married, it'd be your wife. But anything prior to engagement is just boyfriend or girlfriend. At least where I am from in this area of the world. Whoa, Nelly!
Mr. Ginto.
Miss Esri, hey, thanks very much for the subscription. I cannot believe that you have done for 45 months. Subscribed for 45 months, that is. Thank you very much, Miss Esri, for your ongoing support. How are you doing today, Miss Esri? I hope that you will use copious amounts of Penelope emotes. Could also be common law partnership. Yeah, I mean, 48 months would be 4 years, so it's almost 4 years, Miss Esri. That is something else, and really all I can say is thank you. Bit sick today, so resting. Well, I hope you're able to rest up. We are usually in some state of sickness here thanks to daycare. How's Jinx doing? You think it's allergies mostly? Yeah, that definitely happens to me. It's finally becoming fall weather here, so in a little while, thankfully allergies won't be a thing. She doesn't like her inhaler much, but she's getting a lot of her energy back. Oh, I didn't realize she had an inhaler. Maybe I saw that you posted a message in your Discord. I don't know. Maybe it was explaining something about that. Why did she need an inhaler? I'm out of the loop. You'll be entering winter soon. Yeah, we're just pretty much in the fall. Like 2 weeks ago, it was still like 80 some degrees, which is like summer weather. But I don't know. You can't really depend on the season for what the weather's going to be like anymore, since the world is going to end soon. We've known she's had asthma since 2019, but it wasn't too bad. I guess it's finally a little worse than not too bad. Glad that she's getting some energy back, though. I don't know how you would give an inhaler to a cat. That seems kind of tricky. The cat I had growing up needed to take a pill every day. And the only way we could get her to take it is if we crushed it up, put it in an eyedropper with some water, and like squeezed it right into her mouth. Over the last few years, we've noticed in the fall she gets bad infections and coughs more. Ah, okay. Just in the fall. Do we have snow on Christmas? Usually we would have snow on Christmas. Last few years we don't have snow on Christmas because the world is ending. So it's time to give her lungs more of a break? Well, I'm glad you're able to get something for her that's helping, Miss Esri. I assume you definitely have snow on Christmas, Yelistani. Anti-Gamer with the hydrate. Hey, what's up, Anti-Gamer? I got some cranberry lime seltzer water just for this occasion. Cheers. Special air chamber for cats. It's kind of like for kids going over their nose and mouth. Okay. How you doing, Anti-Gamer? Long time no see. Hillary's only had one green Christmas. Yeah, I've only had a few. 2 puffs a day for 8 weeks, then 1 a day. Yeah, I hope it's just seasonal as well. That's Seems like a unfortunate thing for a cat, but if it's helping, then that's worth something. Close to 40 Fahrenheit on Christmas Eve. Oh, negative 40. Excuse me. I was gonna say 40 Fahrenheit. Negative 40. That, geez, man, that's pretty cold. It's going okay here, Anti Gamer. Good morning to you as well. How are you doing? I bought a snowblower, and I haven't used it the last 2 winters. I assume the next time I need it, it probably won't even start, and then I'll have to deal with it. But we're just hanging out, chilling here, Anti Gamer, playing some Diablo. Nothing too crazy going on. I would be playing this game either way right now, so I just decided to fire up the stream as well. Your father has a tractor, like with a plow, probably that can go on the front, maybe, or the neighbor has a 4-wheeler that he puts a plow on. If I pay him $10, he'll plow my driveway, but the snowblower does the trick too. A lot has changed, says Anti-Gamer, since I've last seen you. I'm trying to get my life back on track. Seen, talked. I know what you mean. Well, when you say a lot of things changed, it's kind of up in the air. It might be bad, it might be good, but then you say you're trying to get your life back on track. That doesn't sound all that great. Was it a lot of bad news? I mean, you don't have to talk about it if you would not like to, but I hope everything's okay. A snowblower on the front of the tractor. Yeah, that's even better. Alright, we finally found the spider cavern. These little buggers are fast. Get back here. Let's see what's going on here. Good enough. Good thing Huss is no longer here. He would not care for all the spiders I'm about to kill. Had to move back to the parents' house for the time being until you can find a new place. Some health issues. Stop seeing that one guy. While I certainly hope that your health issues are figured out to some degree, Anti-Gamer, that's the most important thing, of course. And I'm also sorry to hear you had to shuffle your place to live. But thankfully, they were there so that you could do that. Living somewhere costs too much money. My mortgage is like absurd. It's absurd, and it's still within, like, I can afford it, thankfully. But it's like, wow, that's a lot of money going out the window every month. Yeah, heck with that one guy. To me, anti-gamer, if I remember correctly, that probably means you're not getting crazy in airplanes anymore, flying all over the place. If I'm thinking of the right guy, so I like an anti-gamer with her feet on the ground. Just me personally, but yeah, to heck with him. Hope your son is doing okay, anti-gamer. I was telling the folks my son got stung by a bee at daycare this week. So that was a little excitement for one evening. Miss Esri says I rent my place for $950. If I was to move into this place now, they would want 1,600. Wow. So you were able to lock in the 950? That's great. In my opinion, which I don't really know what I'm talking about, right? But if you can live somewhere for less than 1,000 a month, I don't I don't think you'll get much better than that. Aside for just free living somewhere with a family or something. Oh, excuse me. When I got my first apartment, it was a pet. I never had a pet, but I moved into a pet building. So it was a little more expensive on the assumption I would get a pet that would like pee on the carpet or something at some point. And my rent was 830 a month. And I felt that to be very affordable at the time. But yeah, there's by the time I left that same apartment, I think it was over 1,000 a month. They just kept raising the rent. You don't want to hear how cheap rent is? Tell us. Can you convert the Swedish currency to Canadian or US dollar? Make us upset. If it's less than $500, I'll be happy for you. Let's say that. I'll be happy for you. So I think you have like a one bedroom apartment, right, Listani, at least. My landlord's raising rent by 25 a year. That's not so bad. Did I say Swedish currency? I'm sorry. I was thinking of Huss. Huss was talking about crowns earlier. I know you're not from Sweden. I meant to say Finnish currency, but even still, you say you use euro, which I was not sure of. My building is under rent control, says Miss Esri, so they can only raise it so much each year. Well, that's nice. Uh, that doesn't exist everywhere, and yeah, for some folks, it's like surprise, you have to find a new place to live because you can't afford this anymore, even though you've been living here for a long time. Not exactly ideal. My first apartment was 300 USD. Wowie zowie. The next one was around 500, and the current one is 700. Yeah, by all standards, that is cheap for USD. Anti-gamer says, my son's doing good. Also, I was having issues with the house, having to fix an issue to make it livable. That would cost 20 grand or sell and move out. Oof. So I imagine then you sold and moved out? Or at least moved out? Sorry to hear that that was the situation. It's kind of unfortunate, like you're only one big repair away from a lot of trouble. I feel this was an issue when it was sold to me. What was the issue, just out of curiosity? If you don't have to tell if you don't want to, but You sold and moved out. Well, I'm glad you're able to sell it at least. Hopefully that at least helped the situation. Miss Esri says it's been a hot topic here. Just after I moved in, the newer provincial government removed rent control on new buildings to try and get more built, and hasn't had the impact they wanted. I'm certainly no expert on Canada or anything like that, Miss Esri, but anything I ever hear about Canadian housing situation is that most people can't afford it, and it's like real bad. Hope it gets better in the future. There, it probably won't. Nothing ever gets cheaper. U.S. sounds in all aspects too expensive. School, healthcare, everything. Yeah. The United States figured out a way to brainwash its own people to vote against their own interests, and that's been happening probably for 150 years. Hillary says, "Thank goodness I'm in Canada and have free healthcare. Houses are impossible. At least I have healthcare." Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, USA's like, "Oh, do you want to go bankrupt because of a health problem? Only in America." Well, I guess not only, but and then if some politicians like healthcare shouldn't be so expensive, then there's like, Russian bots or something that are like, "Yeah, but do you know what they want to do about gay people or something?" And like they're like, "Oh, I don't want that, so then I'll vote to make health insurance more expensive just so that I can have this other thing." Everyone's stupid but me, basically. Main drain to the sewer city not working. Hey, what's up, SH Chen or Shen? He says technically US has free healthcare. Yeah, I guess technically. Like you do get the care usually, but then you'll get the bill too. Maybe that's what you mean, Shen, if you have low income. Yeah, I'm not sure how it all works if you have assistance programs. Well, I guess it's like Medicare and Medicaid, right? I guess that's usually for folks that are low income. What's up, Shen? Welcome, man. I basically have no idea what I'm talking about. Like, it's not like I know what I'm talking about here. So I'm just having a chat with some of the folks. So not trying to sound like an expert on politics because I'm not. I try not to talk about it too much, really, but mostly just trying to play some Diablo. But I'm giving my clicking finger a rest at the moment. 250 yards from the house to the city sewer line need to be dug up and fixed. Uh, yeah, you definitely don't want your sewer backing up, anti-gamer. I'm sorry that was the case. Bobby never knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I take the Joe Rogan. He's talking about more stuff that could be polarizing. The Joe Rogan approach. You just claim you don't know what you're talking about. Then, if you're horrifically wrong about everything, you're like, hey, shouldn't be listening to me anyway. Yostani says, sorry about the political context talk. I feel bad for many U.S. folks who have it not so great. Yeah, there's some folks that don't have it too good. Thankfully, I am fine. I mean, I have to keep working, right, to pay my bills, but as long as I don't lose my job, I'm fine for now. Thanks, Yilistani. Appreciate the kind thoughts. Miss Esri says, I'm amused that some Americans one day say they'll move to Canada for freedom of speech. And the next go on about how communist we are for free healthcare. Well, yeah, I don't know what to say. People are like, oh, socialism's bad, but there's schools, there's police departments, there's fire departments, there's plenty of things that are community funded, roads. It's like kind of sounds like you're just being selective about what you don't like. Shen says, I'm sure I'm saying your name wrong, Shen or Chen. If you're a working American like me, you'll be broke with health care. Yeah, thankfully, my wife has really good health benefits at her job. Uh, so as long as she can keep that job, we are in good shape. However, not everyone has that. Enough politics. Let's talk about nerd things. Politics are kind of lame, but like it is tough when people just start not being able to afford stuff. Then it starts affecting everybody, I guess. New episode of One Piece was good. Next week's another clip show. Yeah, I was never a fan of clip shows. What's going on, Chen? You like a little Diablo, I imagine? I'm just working on a Magic Find Barbarian. Nothing too Nothing too crazy going on here. I just never played a Barbarian before, so I'm doing it now. Some of the nicest communities on Twitch that I know of. I appreciate that's how you feel. I'm glad that's how you feel, I guess. Bobby still doesn't know who Baby 5 is. No, Hillary and I have this guessing game going where I don't know what it looks like some kind of class picture of all sorts of One Piece characters, and she's like, which one's Baby 5? What am I, like 10 guesses in and I still haven't found it? It's not all the obvious ones. Alright, I'm gonna have to go in a little while. My wife and child went to the grocery store and they're gonna come home soon. Miss Esri knows the answer. I didn't know that you were knowledgeable on the One Piece, Miss Esri. I'm not. I recently got a very quick education on Queen because of Rose, and it kind of went from there. What kind of thing did we get here? 15% increased chance of blocking. Well, I guess that's cool. I'm gonna die in town. Two Piece. Not huge into One Piece, but a friend has cosplayed the character. Ah, okay. I got you. Alright, Flayer Jungle, huh? Gonna have to go in a few, but maybe we can find the spider. What is it? Spider Cavern Waypoint, and maybe kill whatever that is. Feels like a maze. It will be Luffy's kid going beyond. You guys are welcome to talk about One Piece, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to contribute. All right, Hillary, thanks for hanging out with us. Take care. We'll see you later. Next time I talk to you, you'll have a beautiful baby. in your arms. Take care, Hillary. Arachnid layer, huh? Oh, nice. There's the waypoint right there. So let's do the waypoint and then arachnid layer, and then that'll probably be time to go. Seems like a good goal. When are you leaving? No work on Sunday? Huh. Yeah, no work on Sunday, but my wife and child are coming home soon. So I'll have to. I mean, I guess I don't have to do anything, but I should help with the groceries and stuff. But let's clear the arachnid layer first. If I can get in here. What the heck? There we go. No work, just happy family work. Yeah, exactly. Hope you'll do another stream later tonight. Not sure, but I wouldn't mind it. I asked my wife to get me some more ramen at the grocery store. So maybe I'll have another ramen stream sometime soon. And I definitely need to do a lot of art yet. I don't know if anyone cares or saw on Discord, but I'm gonna release a compromised culinary video every Friday until the end of the year. At the beginning of the year, I said that that's what I wanted to do. There's 13 more Fridays in the year. So I gotta do 13 more episodes, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do after that, but not videos every Friday. So, point being, I just have some art streams to do this year as well. Happy family time. I think the weather's actually not too bad either, so we might go outside in the yard. Oh, as long as the baby bunnies are not around, because Penelope will chase them. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. But you are a busy person. Yeah. It's kind of my own doing to some degree, but yeah. Take care. See you some other time. I'm leaving now to make some coffee and break from the computer. Alrighty, Ostani. Sounds good, man. Enjoy your coffee. And if I stream later on, I'll hopefully see you then, or I'll just see you next time. Thanks for hanging with us. Talk to you later. I'm level 54. I'm pretty happy with the level gains I've gotten recently. Level 50 something. Still not too impressive, but it's getting up there. Get back here. Stop running. Let me hit you. I also have to move my laundry from the washing machine to the dryer. I almost forgot. That'll only take 2 minutes. Arachnid layer is almost clear. Quite a lot of poison going on here. I have armor to put on that would help with all the poison, but it's probably not really important. The only thing it's really costing me is all my potions, which are easily replaceable. Alright, I guess that'll do it. Alright guys, hey Miss Esri, thank you very much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. And thanks everyone for hanging out here with us. Let's see if there's anyone we can raid. Not really. So I'm going to run an ad, which I understand is not fun, so you're welcome to leave. But if you want to watch the ad, I'll enjoy my shiny nickel to put towards my electric bill. Either way, guys, it was a pleasure hanging out with you for a little while, and I will see you next time. Take care.